Hey, it's Matt Blackett, day 2 of captivity at Winter NAMM 2013, and I'm in far better shape than I was yesterday. I think you can see it on my face here. And I just want to talk really quickly in this end of the day wrap up about some of the stuff I saw today that I thought was cool. I want to start with a pedal by Source Audio, and you know them as the company that does the hot hand effects. They actually do a lot more than that, and their new product at NAMM this year is something called the Orbital Modulator that is a flanger, but this is way beyond any flanger that I've seen. It's got a whole bunch of different versions of flange and various other modulation effects, but then it's also got a tremolo circuit that you can use not instead of the flange, even though I guess you can do that too, but in addition to. And the combination of some of these effects is actually really cool and beyond anything I've heard in any standalone pedal, I think. I really, really like what's going on with that. So the Orbital Modulator from Source Audio. Love that one. I saw some really hip guitars from a company called Vane, V-A-N-E, and it's Gil Vasquez, who was a master builder at Fender before he went off on his own, and he's building these, and I love the necks on them. They seem like they have a very vintage carve to the neck, a vintage vibe to the pickups and the output on them, but impeccable construction, and I really like what was going on there. So Vane Guitars, V-A-N-E, okay? I stopped by the Kemper booth, and anybody who's read my stuff knows I'm a big fan of the Kemper Profiling Amplifier, the KPA. My only hang with it is that I needed an amp to plug it into, right? You need to bring a power amp, you need to bring a cab, something like that. Well, now they have a profiler that has a power amp built into it, and not just any power amp. It's a 600 watt Class D power amp that weighs nothing. It's about as big as the phone that I'm recording this video on, and it's kind of astounding. We got the demo today running the power through a 412 cabinet. That was great, and then they switched instantly over to a PA, and the tone was still there, and I guess you could do that on the old KPA, but this is a whole different animal. They're also releasing a rack-mounted version of this, and so you can get the rack-mounted version with the power amp or without the power amp. Really exciting stuff, and I still love my tube amps, but this might be the future of amp emulation, certainly amp profiling. The other cool things that I want to talk about don't have anything to do with gear that I saw, but a couple lessons that I was able to get today with two amazing players, Andy Timmons and Kiko Loureiro. These guys both just absolutely killed it, and if I can transcribe the brilliant lines that they played right here in this hotel room, you guys are going to see a lot of great lessons in the lesson section of Guitar Player magazine, so stay tuned for that and wish me luck with these transcriptions, because it's not going to be easy, but well worth the effort, I think. Just great guys, great players. They were very gracious with their time, and yeah, we should all benefit from the knowledge that they spun here today. So there you have it. Friday at NAMM 2013. There you go.